Hello, my name is Brendan Muscala, and I'm here to talk rights. The Bill of Rights are the first 10 amendments. They were introduced by the U.S. Congress in 1989, and in 1991 it was put into effect. It did not concern all Americans. The Bill of Rights is a writing protecting our inalienable rights. It was made to protect its citizens and keep balance in power. The Bill of Rights plays a key role in American government and laws and protects our freedom and culture. Bye-bye.
The First Amendment of the United States Constitution is guaranteeing the citizens for freedom of religion, speech, and expression.
Also, the freedom of the press and the right to petition.
It also doesn't allow the government to establish a national religion or say a certain one is true.
This is important because it protects U.S. citizens' right to free religion and also gives them liberty.
The Second Amendment is a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. The right of people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
That means that Congress can't stop people from carrying and owning weapons because they need to be able to protect themselves.
Well, some people think that they should have weapons to protect themselves. Others think that we shouldn't be able to hold weapons because people could use them against others.
We're doing the Third Amendment. No soldier shall, in time of peace, be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law.
What does that mean?
It means that soldiers can't sleep in your house without your permission, wartime or not.
All right.
That is right.
Hit the stop button.
Simply, it means you have the right to privacy unless you have probable cause, and no matter who or where you are.
The Fifth Amendment protects citizens from government conviction. It lets the defendant be judged by his or her peers in a grand jury before being convicted. Also, it gives you the right to remain silent in court, and it doesn't let you be tried for the same crime twice.
The amendment was made to make sure no citizen is ever deprived of life, liberty, and property. In early America, the amendment was made because many people lived under a major personal authority, like the King of England, so citizens wouldn't live under the dictatorship of the government.
All people accused of a crime get the right to have a fair trial with an unbiased jury.
The accused has the right to know what he is being accused for, and he has to have an opportunity to cross-examine the witnesses and have an attorney.
We did the Seventh Amendment. To put it in simple terms, in any case that involves a charge of over $20, the people involved in the incident have a right to a trial. If both parties do not want a jury in the trial, they can just have a trial by judge. The people need this right so they can have a fair chance at being proven innocent or guilty.
The Eighth Amendment of the United States Constitution says that if someone is accused of a crime, they are protected from unreasonable fines and punishments.
Also, they are protected from the government giving them strange or unusual punishments.
For example, if someone is guilty of stealing, the government is not allowed to cut off their hands as a punishment.
Nor can they make them sing in the nude on television. The courts cannot give an accused person a huge amount of bail money to pay because the court could look at someone and give them $10 million for their crimes even though it was minimal.
The Eighth Amendment was created to prevent unneeded torture.
The Ninth Amendment states that a right should not be taken away from a person simply because the Constitution does not mention it.
James Madison wrote this Ninth Amendment to secure individual rights.
The Ninth Amendment also enforces the fact that just because something is not stated in the Constitution, It doesn't mean that anyone can violate other rights.
This amendment is important because it gives more freedom to people, because it lets people have rights that the Constitution doesn't mention.
And we're here to tell you about the 10th Amendment in the United States Bill of Rights.
So, what is the 10th Amendment?
The 10th Amendment states that the powers given by the Constitution to the United States government belong to the states and the people.
Oh, really? What does it mean?
That means
Why is it important?
that all rights not listed in the Bill of Rights belong to the states and the people, and that the government cannot do anything against it. Otherwise, it would be declared unconstitutional.